Hey everyone, and welcome to a quick demonstration of the lock-on prototype. So this prototype was built around the idea of letting players be able to be locked onto enemies, and then having the players be able to change all the individual settings of how the lock-on works, how it chooses to lock onto enemies, how far away the enemies have to be, and then how the camera works once the player is actually locked on. So if, as you see here, once we lock on, the camera uh, sort of zooms out a little bit, it goes a bit further away from the player. And then if I don't move the mouse at all, you'll see that when we move, the camera will try and slowly move back towards facing the enemy so that you can easily shoot at the enemy and hopefully not miss any of your bullets. So if we go behind this here so we don't get shot at, or if we just make ourselves invincible, then you'll see we can sort by health, speed, and damage per attack. So if we had multiple enemies in front of us, when we tried to lock on, it would see which enemy has the most health or speed, and then we could filter through those enemies by pressing left or right on the keyboard. So, another option we can have in the camera settings is we can allow the camera to pan around, and then we can allow it to either pan around the player itself or around the center between the player and the enemy. So if you combine this with, say, the FOV changer, you can have a sort of setting like this, where as you're locked on, the camera will be sort of in the center between you both. And it can look pretty neat. And then if you want, you can change it to be able to lock on from miles away. And then as you see, you can get like a nice sort of aerial view of you and the enemy. So these are all settings that you can change in the actual prototype itself. Or you can keep everything at default and just go like that. And then here we have an entire level dedicated to shooting at enemies and testing out your current settings. And then once you're finished on this level, it'll show your accuracy percentage. So as you can see in the top right, we have shots fired and shots hit. So when you shoot a shot, it'll add to the shots fired, and then when it actually hits an enemy, it'll add to the shots hit. And then once you finish this level and beaten all the enemies, then it'll show you how many shots you hit, how many shots you missed, and then like what percentage accuracy you had overall. So yeah, that's basically the prototype in a nutshell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.